Now let us look at uh, how to wha- how to configure an agent job and various settings related to an agent job. In our in this sample, we'll be building a continuous integration pipeline, which, as I said, generally needs an agent job. So I've added agent job here, and the first option is you can change the name, display name. I can say .NET build tasks, right? And then and then I can and next option is select the agent name or agent pool. So again, as we saw in the previous section, you have hosted pipelines and you have self-hosted pipelines. So when you select an Azure pipelines, it basically connects to the Azure environment and runs it on the Azure environment, and you have the option to select the different agent with different operating systems. And other option is to select on-premise agents. So I have selected the an on-premise, sorry, on the hosted agent, and selected a Windows agent here. So you can also specify what are the demands. It might be things like, are there any third party or required libraries like Java, .NET 4.5, .NET particular version to be installed. So you can specify what is the demand that and what is, if it exists, or if it, or you may want to check the version of a particular Java installed and or .NET installed. So you can check those conditions, and only if those conditions are met, the agent, the execution would run. And there is a parallelism which is enabled, where you can run the same pipeline in multiple agents. Again, for most scenarios, it may not really make much of a impact. Timeout is how long you want the pipeline to run before it decides pipeline is kind of stuck and it's not going anywhere. So by default it is 60 minutes. So it is on minutes. So if I say 5, so if the pipeline execution takes more than 5 minutes, it would time out with an error. And similarly, the job cancel timeout is 0, is also after how much time you want to cancel the job. If it is, so this is for the pipeline and this for the job. So a pipeline can have multiple jobs. So this is the overall pipeline timeout, and this is the timeout for the job, after which it is automatically cancelled. And you can also specify when you want to run this job. So this is, if there are multiple jobs configured, you basically are deciding, or you can decide when you want to execute, either whenever the previous jobs have succeeded, or you can have a custom condition. Like example, if the branch is master, you may want to run a particular set of jobs, but if it's a non-master branch, you may want to select maybe run a different jobs. So based on that, you can add a custom condition. And or you can also always say that whenever the previous jobs are done, I want to build run this particular job.